My wife told her friends at dinner that she needs a new husband because this one's broken. I said you're single now and walked out. She realized too late I meant it. I'm 37. We were at Mario's, this Italian place we hit monthly with her college crew. 4 couples, wine flowing, the usual scene. Jennifer was a few drinks in, animated like she gets when she has an audience. Then she looked at me and said it. God, I need a new husband. This one's broken. The table went silent. Someone coughed. Her best friend Rachel tried laughing it off, but Jen kept going. Seriously, he's useless, works and sleeps, like being married to expensive furniture. I'd heard this before. Months of comments about how boring I was, how I wasn't fun anymore, always in front of others, always brushed off as jokes when I brought it up privately. But something clicked in that moment. I put my napkin down and stood. You're single now. Problem solved. Wait, what? Where are you going? It was a joke. I walked out, drove home, packed a bag, checked into a hotel, turned my phone off, slept better than I had in months. Next morning, the notifications were insane, deleted everything, blocked her. Called Tom, my lawyer from the golf course. Need to file for divorce today if possible. He asked what happened. I told him. We talked logistics. No kids, house in my name bought before marriage, separate accounts, clean split. He could have papers ready fast. Was I sure? Never been more sure of anything. 2 days later, she got served at work. My phone exploded with calls from her sister Amy, her mother, her friends. Blocked everyone. Her mom kept trying from different numbers. You need to fix this. She was venting. She didn't mean it. She called me broken furniture in front of 8 people. After months of the same thing, she meant it. Marriage is hard work. You don't just give up. She gave up on respecting me. I'm making it official. She hung up on me. I blocked that number 2. Here's what gets me, though. The couples at that dinner all looked uncomfortable when she said it. A few reached out asking if I'm okay. But nobody said anything in the moment. Nobody told her that crossed a line. Is that normal? Do people just let it slide because confrontation is awkward? Or had I been accepting this so long everyone thought it was our dynamic? I keep seeing her shocked face when I stood up. Like she genuinely couldn't believe I'd walk away. Like she thought I'd sit there and take it forever. Maybe I should have tried therapy first. But I keep coming back to one thing. She called me broken while laughing. That's not a joke. That's contempt. You can't build a marriage on contempt. 5 years together, married 3, I thought I knew her. But looking back, I see the signs. How she always made jokes at my expense. Never appreciated anything. Treated our relationship like a burden instead of a choice. So I walked out. Filed. Now I'm wondering if I'm crazy for ending a marriage over one comment, or if that comment was the final straw in a pattern I ignored too long. Am I overreacting? Should I have stayed and worked it out? Because I'm not going back. I just need to know if that one comment was actually everything I needed to see. Update 1 week in now. Thanks for the comments. You all said she'd flip the narrative. You were right. Living in a corporate apartment. Quiet, peaceful, random numbers kept texting. Her friends saying she's sorry, she misses me, it was just a joke, blocked them all. My lawyer called, she's contesting the divorce, claims no grounds, says you abandoned the marriage over a harmless comment. Get statements from people at dinner, I told him. They heard it. It wasn't the first time, texted the other couples, asked if they'd back me up. All 3 said yes immediately. We've been uncomfortable with how she talks to you for months. That was brutal, happy to help. Yeah, man, she crossed a line, we've got you. Sent it all to Tom. Then things got creative. My credit card declined at the gas station. Account frozen, called the bank. Your wife filed a fraud alert. Said you're making erratic purchases. She's concerned for your mental state. I'm the account holder. She's not on this account. She provided your social and enough details to seem credible. 3 hours at the bank to fix it. Had to show ID, the divorce filing, everything. The manager noted she had 0 authorization. Documented it all for Tom. Days later, I tried to get more clothes from the house, my house that I own. Key didn't work. She'd changed the locks, called Tom. She changed the locks on my house, the house solely in your name. Perfect, filing a police report and getting you access today. Cops showed up, knocked, she answered. Ma'am, this gentleman owns this property. You need to let him in. We're married. This is my house too. Do you own this house? Well, no. Then you can't change locks and keep him out. Found all my stuff in garbage bags in the garage. The cops helped document everything, helped me load my car. She tried crying, I'm sorry. Why won't you talk to me? You never said sorry. You said it was a joke, that I'm overreacting. That's not an apology. I'm saying it now. Too late. One cop stopped me at my car. Good for you, man. Nobody deserves that. Tom loved the evidence. She's destroying her own case, but she kept going. My gym membership got canceled. Your wife called, said you asked her to cancel it. She's not authorized. They reinstated it. I added passwords to everything. Car insurance called. Someone tried to cancel your policy. Same thing, had to lock down every account, every service, passwords everywhere. Security questions, fraud alerts. She was trying to make my life hell, had the opposite effect. Made me realize leaving was the best decision in years. Then Rachel called me. Different tone this time. I need to tell you something. Jen asked me to back up a false story. She wants me to say you were controlling, that you isolated her, that you were emotionally abusive. She's building a narrative. Are you going to lie for her? Hell no, I was there. I heard what she said. It was messed up. I wanted you to know what's coming. Why are you telling me? Because it's wrong. When you walked out that night, part of me was relieved. I've been telling her for weeks to either commit to you or stop treating you badly. She kept making excuses. You gave her what she'd been asking for, thanks for the heads up. So now I'm waiting. Tom says we're in good shape. Clean paperwork, clear ownership, documentation of harassment. But I know she's not done. Document everything. Every text, call, interaction. Screenshot everything. Protect your accounts. And don't feel guilty for walking away from someone who treats you like you're disposable. Update 2 months in. Divorce grinding forward. She told everyone I got cold feet and abandoned her. Her parents called mine. My mom was crying, asking what happened, had to explain everything. Mom went from sad to furious, called Jen's mom. That conversation was nuclear. Then Dad got on. Your daughter admitted she disrespects our son in public. Multiple witnesses heard her call him broken and useless, but he's the bad guy. The story spread. Some got the real version. Others believed her spin, lost a few friends. The ones who knew me didn't question anything, called the venue about cancellation. They said Jen claimed I refused to pay my half. I paid immediately and called her out. Thanks for embarrassing me with the venue. Really classy. You told them I refused when I hadn't been contacted. Who's embarrassing who? Whatever. You're going to regret this. Everyone will know what you really are. 2 days later, the social media campaign started. Posts about narcissistic partners and financial abuse. Never my name, but everyone knew. Her sister Amy commenting everywhere. Some men can't handle strong women. I ignored it. Then she escalated. The landlord called. She said she feels unsafe and wants you removed from the lease. Unless there's a police report or restraining order, I can't do that, he told her. You're both on the lease. I'm staying at my brother's but paying my half, I told him. She wants you to pay full rent since you're not there. Not happening. Tom sent her an email with options. She responded, can't believe you'd involve lawyers, so petty. Then threatened to donate my stuff. Tom sent another letter. Removal of his property would be illegal eviction and theft. She backed down. Work HR called. Anonymous complaint alleging erratic behavior and misuse of resources. My boss knew me. This is vague and the timing is suspicious. You dealing with personal stuff? Explain the divorce basics. He dismissed it after checking logs. Someone's trying to mess with you. Document everything. Then the low blow. Mom called upset. Jen sent her a long message about how I'd changed, become controlling, how Mom should talk sense into me. Mom shut it down. I told her to stop contacting our family. What she said was unforgivable, but it worked on Jen's family. They're convinced I'm a villain. Her dad left a voicemail about being a man, deleted it, went to get my stuff, brought my brother and his truck. Jen's mom was there like a guard. You have nerve showing up. I'm on the lease, getting my property. She's devastated and you just walk away like 5 years meant nothing. She walked away first emotionally. I made it official. My brother stepped in. We're just here for his stuff. Her mom let us in. Spent hours packing while she commented on everything. That couch was a gift from my parents. To me, she needs furniture. She can buy her own. Near the end, Jen showed up. What are you doing? Getting my stuff like you said. I didn't mean take everything. I'm taking what's mine, she cried. How can you be so cold? We were getting married. We were. Until I found out you'd rather mock me than respect me. Stop saying that. I repeated her exact words. God, I need a new husband. This one's broken. He's useless like expensive furniture. Try again. Her mom stepped in. Enough. Take your things and go. We finished loading. Jen followed us screaming about regret and mistakes. Got a text. Hope you're ready for what happens next. You have no idea who you're dealing with. I'm dealing with someone who treated me like garbage. Pretty sure I know exactly who you are. We'll see. Tom filed for exclusive possession of the house. Court day came. She had a lawyer finally. Guy looked miserable. Her lawyer stood. Your Honor, while the house is technically in my client's husband's name, she's resided there 5 years and has equity through cohabitation. Through what? The judge interrupted. Living there? That's not how property works. Tom presented everything, deed in my name, mortgage in my name, purchased before we met. Additionally, she's engaged in harassment, changed locks, filed fraud claims, tried canceling services, disposed of belongings. Showed police reports, bank statements, photos. Judge looked at Jen. Ma'am, did you change locks on a house you don't own? He left me. I was protecting myself. By locking the owner out, he abandoned me over a joke. A joke where you called him broken and useless in front of friends. She went quiet. And you filed false fraud claims, tried to cancel his accounts, put his stuff in trash. I was upset. Being upset doesn't give you the right to harass. Motion granted. 2 weeks to vacate or the sheriff removes you. She started ugly crying. Where am I supposed to go? Not this court's concern. Should have thought about that before your behavior. Outside, Amy charged over. You're throwing her out after everything she did for you? What did she do specifically? She supported you. How? By working part-time while I paid every bill. The mortgage, utilities, insurance, food, her car. Tell me how she supported me. Amy went quiet. She can move in with you then. I don't have space, not my problem. Figure it out. 2 weeks passed. Eviction day. Sheriff showed up. Ma'am, 2 hours to gather belongings or we escort you out. This is my home. Sheriff handed her the order. No, ma'am, according to this, it's his home. You're trespassing. Her mom arrived with a truck, thank God. 3 trips I watched from my car. When done, I went inside, felt lighter, changed locks, installed cameras everywhere, found jewelry and photos she left, boxed it, dropped it at her mom's, didn't knock, got a text. You'll regret this, blocked it. Week later, legal demand arrived. She was suing for spousal support. Claiming she sacrificed her career for marriage. Tom called laughing. She's claiming career sacrifice. She worked part-time retail by choice. Made $16,000. We have her work history. 6 part-time jobs in 5 years. Meanwhile, you paid everything. This goes nowhere, so we fight it, we destroy it. Update 3 final 3 months later. Final update. Spousal support hearing was something, brought everything. Pay stubs showing I made $90,000. Every bill in my name, her work history. 6 part-time retail jobs, never more than 25 hours weekly by choice. Her lawyer tried. Your Honor, my client supported the household while her husband worked. Supported how? The judge asked. She made $16,000, he made $90,000. He paid mortgage, utilities, insurance, her car. What did she support? Silence. Judge reviewed documents. I see no career sacrifice. I see someone who chose not to work full-time while fully supported. Motion denied. Jen lost it, screaming, you're all against me, he's lying. Ma'am, if you don't compose yourself, I'll hold you in contempt. She didn't. Security removed her. Her lawyer looked dead. I'm withdrawing from this case. Smart move, Tom muttered. Week later, she represented herself. Filing childish motions, all denied. Final judgment came. She got nothing. 0, no support, no house claim, no money, just her car and belongings. Judge's final words. I see no grounds for claims. Property was his before marriage. He bore all financial responsibility. Your conduct since separation has been harassing and entitled. You're fortunate he hasn't countersued. Divorce granted. She tried appealing. Filed herself since no lawyer would touch it. Denied immediately. No new evidence. No errors. Decision stands. Heard she moved in with her mom. Got full-time waitressing work. First full-time job in years. Tells everyone I stole her home. Our mutual friend Dave finally confronted her. He didn't steal anything. It was his house, his money. You treated him badly and he left. That's consequences. They're not friends anymore, but here's the twist. Remember the social media posts painting me as villain? Her old boss at the boutique saw them. Small business owner, active online, put it together. He called me. Hope this isn't weird, but I wanted you to know something. Your ex told me stories about you. How demanding you were, how nothing was enough. I believed her. Then I saw what happened with the divorce. Court documents are public. I looked them up after her posts. Man, she lied about everything. You weren't demanding. You were paying for her life while she worked 15 hours weekly and complained. I appreciated him reaching out. He felt guilty for believing her without question. He'd given her flexible hours and grace thinking she was in a difficult situation. Turns out she was entitled. I'm not rehiring her if she applies again. That dishonesty isn't what I want in my business. Yesterday, Rachel messaged. She's saying wild things, that you got the judge to rule unfairly, that you bribed lawyers, that the system is corrupt. Let her talk. Anyone who knows me knows that's not true. That's what I figured. She's isolated now, lost most friends. They got tired of the victim act when facts didn't match. Life's better now, repainted the house, new furniture, got rid of everything that reminded me of her, feels like my space. Mine, got promoted at work. Boss said I seemed more focused, more confident. Whatever changed, keep it up. Started dating, nothing serious. Met Sarah at a bookstore, had coffee a few times. She's kind. Listens when I talk, asks about my day. Basic stuff that shouldn't feel revolutionary but does. The dinner friends invited me over. Said Jen wasn't invited and never would be. We support you. What she did wasn't okay. One asked what the final straw really was. You put up with it so long. The broken comment wasn't the first. It was the last. She'd been saying stuff for months. Calling me boring, not exciting enough, always in front of others. I kept thinking if I worked harder, earned more, did more, she'd stop. But she escalated. That night something clicked. She'd checked out. Just wanted me paying for everything while she figured out her next move. So I gave her what she wanted. That's brutal but fair, they said. Mom asked if I regretted the marriage, if I wished I'd tried harder. Only regret is not leaving sooner. You stayed because you loved her. I stayed because I thought love meant accepting disrespect. That if I tried harder, she'd stop. She never did. She got worse. Love isn't supposed to hurt like that. No, Mom said, it's not. 3 months out, divorced. House is mine. Life is mine. No more walking on eggshells. No more being someone's punchline. She wanted a new husband because the old one was broken. Turns out I wasn't broken. I was just broken down by someone who mistook kindness for weakness, who thought providing meant she could treat me however she wanted because I'd never leave. She was wrong. The right time was that night when she said it. The right response was walking out. Best decision I made in years. To anyone in similar situations, you're not overreacting. You're not too sensitive. You're not broken. You're just done accepting treatment you never deserved. That's not giving up. That's choosing yourself. Thanks for reading. This is my final update. Time to close this chapter and see what comes next.